everyone, welcome back to another 5 weekly favorites. First up is the gloss that I'm wearing. It's the Lawless Forget the Filler Lip Plumping Line Smoothing Gloss in Cherry Vanilla. They sent this to us and I've been so curious about this formula for years, but so many people talk about how it's a plumping gloss and it has like that tingling sensation, which I usually can't stand. But for some reason in this one, I don't mind it. It just feels a little bit tingly when you first put it on, but it does dissipate. And to me, it's worth it because I love this formula. It's one of those like thick, cushiony glosses that still has some emolliency, but it's a little bit sticky, which I prefer. I don't like something too emollient. I like something that has like a little bit of cushion and stickiness so it stays in place. And the thing I like the most about it is it really does line smooth. Like I feel like it makes all my lip lines disappear. It looks so pretty, and I love the color too. This is the Cherry Vanilla, so it's like a sheer red. I just have NYX Nude Beige lip liner underneath. I want to try some of the other shades for sure. The only thing I don't like about it is the Cherry Vanilla scent is super artificial. It smells like that like 90s artificial cherry smell that's not like sweet. It's just gross. That's my only complaint, but aside from that, I absolutely love this. I love the curved applicator too. I feel like we don't see this kind of a lot, where like the well kind of holds the product, so you apply like such a nice even layer. 10 out of 10, it's great. Okay, another product we got in PR recently is the Cocokind Retinol Body Cream, and it has 0.05 retinol with ceramides. It says improves uneven texture for smooth and supple skin. And honestly, I obviously haven't noticed like a difference in terms of the retinol yet, but I am just trying to use what we have, and I need to buy more body lotion. And I've been like trying so many things we've gotten in PR. Yeah. Nothing was hydrating my skin. And then I tried this, and it's just a good hydrating moisturizer. I don't know about the retinol. I don't know if I'll actually see like results with that, but it's not really what I'm looking for. I just want like a good hydrating body moisturizer, and I'm pleasantly surprised by this. It says there's ceramide, squalane, shea butter, and then the retinol are like the active ingredients. And they did something kind of cool with this launch. They have these caps now that I think I had a sticker that said like reduces 30% plastic, yeah, or maybe even 50% plastic, because this is the cap. I honestly don't even want to open it because, okay, I'll open it a little. Like this is the cap, and that's a really tiny orifice. I will say it's a little, like when I don't know how to describe it. It's like, because the product is kind of like sits so heavy in this tube, because the tube also feels thin, it kind of like comes out quickly. So you have to, with this tiny cap, kind of like go back and forth just to not get too much. But it's a small price to pay for, I really like the formula. But I will say, I think it's very awesome that they're trying to be so sustainable, but I kind of miss like a normal cap. Like it's very cool, but I don't know. We've worked in the beauty industry, and I haven't seen anything like this. No, so it is very innovative. They were the first ones to use like the sugarcane tubes too. So very innovative. Okay, next up for our snack favorites, we got the Trader Joe's lemon flavored mini sheet cake. And when we saw this on Instagram, we had no recollection of it, which was so weird because lemon is one of our top 2 flavors. Number 1 being cinnamon, number 2 being lemon. And I was like, Carly, I don't remember this at all. And then we listened to the podcast, and they said it sold out in 2 weeks last year. But we got our hands on it this year, and it is so good. If you've ever had the Chantilly vanilla sheet cake, it's that same like super moist and dense cake with a really thick, my mouth is watering, layer of buttercream. And this one has lemon zest on top and lemon juice in the cake. So it's like the perfect amount of lemon in my opinion. It still has that tartness, but it's also really sweet. Yeah, it's definitely still tart, which is what we like. Yeah. It's so good. We got it yesterday, and we've already eaten all of that. Yeah. Like, it's so good. It's incredible. It makes me wish they had more flavors throughout the year, because that's true. As far as I know, they just have the chocolate and the vanilla, and then I guess this lemon. I don't remember any other flavors. And on the podcast, they confirmed that like it is made in an actual bakery, and it's only $5.50, so it's like an insane price for a bakery cake. Like the quality is incredible. So good. Okay, another new obsession. You can take the thing off so they can see this. Yeah. So you guys know we love Siete anything, but the Siete chips are really the only chips we buy now. We try to avoid seed oils when we can. I'm not about fear mongering, but I just think it's healthier. And if you find a chip that you like that has avocado oil or olive oil, might as well eat it instead. And so we've been buying the vinegar and Serrano chili one.
Yeah, forever, for like 2 years. But then we noticed these Chipotle barbecue ones, and I almost like these more.
Yeah, they're amazing.
They're so good. I was a barbecue chip person as a child. Like, out of those Lay's packs that we would get, you know, for like field trips and stuff, I always went for the barbecue. Like, barbecue was my flavor, and this just takes me back. They're like slightly sweet, slightly not tangy, but smoky, slightly like smoky, slightly spicy. Like, honestly, 10 out of 10.
Yeah, they're amazing.
These are so good. I wish we would have gotten like 2 bags. I feel like, oh, you know, James is at Target today. I'm gonna maybe ask him again.
Yeah, they're so good. Okay, and then our show favorite for the week is Masters of the Air on Apple Plus. We'd wanted to watch this since it came out, and it took us a while to actually start it, but we are hooked. It's about World War II fighter pilots. They're in the same, what's it called? Oh, I don't know what it's called.
Platoons?
I'm not sure the actual like verbiage, but they're all like really young men from across the country, and it stars Austin Butler and Callum Turner. I would say they're like the main two.
Yeah.
And they're the leaders of this group, and they're Air Force pilots. So it's just crazy because you're watching it, and it's based on a true story. So you're watching it and you're like, it's insane that these young men had to fight in this war, and like these were the resources they had. Kind of like they didn't have anything really.
Yeah, like so far, I think we're like halfway through, and it's not going well. And I like, obviously we learned about history in school. Like, we know this war was challenging.
Yeah.
But it's like very eye-opening.
Yeah. I mean, specifically from like their point of view, because they were just sent up in like battle in the sky, which it's like hard to wrap your head around and really sad. And it's just, but it's a good watch. It's
so good.
It's very like the camaraderie between them is very touching, and
The acting's really good.
the acting is incredible.
Visually is the best part. Yeah, is why it's so amazing. Like, I feel like stills of the show could be photos.
Yeah.
Like, they're just beautiful images. So it's really nice.
Thank you guys so much for watching this weekly favorites, and we hope you have a great weekend.